What's up everybody, my name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Monday, October 28th. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about just the charting and analysis happening with the Rune token. It's because I'm seeing two different patterns that are emerging from this specific token and why Bitcoin's going to head into a new bullish trend, which is going to reflect very positively with the Rune token. So this video is just analysis and charting because I want you to be informed of what potentially is going to happen in the next coming weeks. So get ready, let's get into it, let's not waste any time. So let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct message, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So roughly right now, the Rune token is hovering around a 450 million market cap. Now over the weekend, this dropped as low as around 420 million. Remember, we talked about this in our last video, which I'll put a link on the upper right hand side, but that was completely necessary for us to see a retracement in order for the next leg up. Now let's look at the bullish sentiment, roughly around still 94%, but over the weekend we actually made a new all-time high record of community sentiment votes, and that's 14,000, and now it's 14,500. It's not going to slow down. Now you're seeing that the Rune token is pumping, and that's mainly because Bitcoin's actually pumping up 2%, $69,000. So right now we're seeing the very early stages of Bitcoin stepping out of its consolidation and hopefully breaking past this new all-time high level, roughly around 74,000. Now, why can we see DOG perform very well very soon? Well, Dan from Crypto Capital Ventures on a YouTube channel, which I'll put a link on the upper right hand side to his videos, he says, as Bitcoin all-time high becomes more imminent, I can't shake this feeling that DOG is about to double fast to its first major milestone of $1 billion market cap. I had to buy more, and also I did as well. Now, Leonidas even said this: a single tier 1 centralized exchange listing could happen at any moment and cause a massive supply shock event, sending DOG past $1 billion in a matter of seconds. How much longer can the top tier 1 centralized exchange ignore Bitcoin's meme coins? One more week? One more month? It can't be forever, and he's absolutely right. And also keep in mind, Jack, the CEO of Magic Eden, did announce that recently they're going to be launching their rune swaps, which is going to allow people to trade, sell, buy any runes with their Bitcoin without having to buy these bulk or big lots. So this is really exciting. It's going to happen very, very soon. Now let's talk about Bitcoin's bull run. Now this is Plan B. I highly respect Plan B. I love his stock to flow model, but this is what you need to pay attention to. Now look at this red dot. Now it's pretty much in the dark red. Now why is that really important? Because every dark red dot that you see here is what happens before a major bull run happens. So as you can see here, the last bull run that we had back in 2020, we were roughly around $11,000 for Bitcoin, then jumped as high as $60,000. Now we're back here at a new floor price, a base consolidated floor price of Bitcoin at around 69,000. And what he believes is that it's going to hit roughly around 500,000 or more. That's how crazy this euphoric cycle is, but it is definitely delayed. Right now we're experiencing something very weird with Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit a new all-time high price before a Bitcoin halving, which has never happened before. Also, we've been consolidating between the $59,000 to $70,000 range for 6 to 7 months. Also very strange. So I think right now we are being suppressed. Bitcoin is being suppressed by the bears, but what happens when things are suppressed, when they want to break through? It's going to absolutely pop, and it's going to happen so fast that there's going to be euphoric FOMO, not just in Bitcoin, but also in runes. So recently, Zot Crypto Prediction, this is a video posted today, which I'll put a link on the upper right hand side. He started to see a pattern. That was a bull flag pattern happening for the Rune token. He's seeing that this roughly 20 to 25% retracement that we saw, roughly from 600 million down to around 450 million at the time of this recording, was absolutely necessary for us to be dollar cost averaging. But guess what? I also am seeing another pattern, which is a cup and handle. Now you must be wondering what a cup and handle is. Well, basically this is the cup right here and this is the handle. So what typically happens in a cup and handle pattern? But basically it's a bullish signal. After the handle is complete, which it has not been, we then see this major breakout around this neckline at around 570 million. I keep talking about this. 570 million is the major breakpoint that we need to break past in order to see a euphoric bull run. And right now, when that does get to that very point, this will complete the handle and that will send dog into a bullish momentum. Now we are here currently, but let's look at the charting and analysis more specifically. Now the golden cross is still enabled, it's still intact. Yes, you're seeing right now we're falling into a seller's market, but guess what? This blue and orange line that you're seeing is still above the buyer's market threshold. So right now this could be a fake out. And what we're seeing here is just a necessary retracement, which we needed to see hit around 430 million or 420 million as the lowest. And now we're seeing this cup and handle, or at least the handle itself, forming a pattern to the upside. Now, what I need to know is that this could actually shrink even shorter. It could look something like this, or it could be extended maybe even more like this. But nonetheless, I definitely think that this is happening. So that's personally my perspective on the two different patterns from a bullish flag, which is this right here, to a cup and handle pattern. So let's talk about the bullish flag. So this is what the guy was talking about in terms of a bull flag. So right now, this is the flag and this is the handle. So what we do, we take this pole and we put it right over here. This is what typically we use in terms of bullish flags, is that we take that pole and put it right over here, and it's basically saying that we're going to hit a 900 million market cap pretty soon. So just keep that in mind. This is what it's saying in terms of a bull flag and a cup and handle pattern. Now, I just want to remind everybody, we've been predicting all these different price points within dog. Remember back in May 17th, we bought dog at roughly around a 200 million market cap. Then 20 days later, it hit 980 million market cap. Then on September 17th, we bought the dog token at 180 million market cap. 30 days later, it hit a 600 million market cap. All I'm seeing right now is that this is accumulation phase, in my opinion. But right now, this is the best place to buy, not financial advice. This is just what I think is personally where people tend to buy the fear when there's blood in the water, when there's blood in the streets, when there's blood in the market. That's typically how traders tend to trade these specific things. They never buy when it's an all-time high. This is the 50% fib retracement. Anything below this is a huge discount. So right now, a lot of people will never buy the fear. They'll never buy on the dips. That's just normal for retail investors. They are very scared in terms of these moments. But the sharks, the whales, the ones that have ton of liquidity that can ride out the wave, they're gonna be the ones that either buy the dip, dollar cost average, and ride the pump all the way to the moon. And I'm telling you, today, we bought dog Rune at around a 450 to 490 million market cap. So you probably will know what will happen next. So it's time to study dog. So that's basically it. That's my conclusion and statement regarding the dog Rune token. You're seeing what's happening in these two specific patterns. Now, again, most people will never buy the dip, and I talk about that all the time. But I'm trying to do my best to educate you in every way, shape, and form of what's going on. But you need to do your own due diligence. You need to do your own research and study, because you should not be buying this token because of me. That would be an emotional investment. Because if this token takes a dip, say for instance at 200 million market cap, then you're going to sell because you bought in because someone else told you. So that's why it's really important for you to not just study me, but to study other analysts out there, other people who are reporting on dog and Bitcoin. It's up to you to decide to make that investment decision for yourself. So with that said, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you want more updates, please smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding dog on the moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.